In this review video, we're going to go over the Romero Creations B6-SM and the DH6-SM. I want to break these two fantastic instruments down, and I'm going to need your help to figure out which one sounds the best. Welcome to ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks for taking the time and checking out these fantastic instruments and then just giving love and support to the channel here. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, turn on that bell notification. That way you stay up to date on all the videos we post, your reviews, tutorials, giveaways, challenges, all that kind of stuff. And if you're digging this video, make sure to smash that like button. All right, so both of these instruments, fantastic instruments. I sell a bunch of them. Store.ukelikethepros.com. You can get both of them. The idea behind these particular instruments, well, one, this is a Romero Creations, the Pepe Romero version, and this one is the D-Ho, the Daniel Ho version. But the concept behind both of these is to have a great sounding guitar. These are tuned E to E, even though these are officially called Baritone Guileles. I'll talk more about that in a second. But they have a great sounding guitar that's you can take with you, travel with, be small. I'll go over all the scale lengths and stuff, but still sound great. So many mini guitars, they just don't sound good. They're just, for some reason, the bodies are too small. They're just not set up right. These things, though, are great. And if they're Daniel Ho approved, 6-time Grammy-winning artist, then you know they're going to be great. So anyway, I'm going to need your help in this one. This one is more of a traditional shape of a guitar. This one is more of the tiny tenor shape. So which one is going to sound better? I'm going to need your opinion on that. You can leave the comments below as we go through each one of these right here. So what should we start with? What should we start with? Let's go ahead and start with the Daniel Ho. Man, these things sound great. All right, so what are these exactly? These are Baritone Guileles. Now, they're not baritone guitars, and the reason for that is baritone guitars end up being a little bit of longer scaling. So even though the word Guilele, guitar lele, that kind of stuff can be a little confusing, these are actually tuned, both of them here, like a guitar. So that's E, A, D, G, B, and E. Now, these are acoustic, and I do have one of these with a pickup that I'm going to play at the end, just so you can get the vibe of if you add a pickup, and that pickup is the VTC, the LR Baggs VTC element pickup. All right. Both of these have the solid spruce top. Let me go here. Solid spruce top, solid mahogany sides and back, and then, of course, they have the ebony binding as well, and they have the nice rosette on them. The biggest difference is the shape, obviously, and the scale length. Now on this one, you have a 21-inch scale length. That scale length is from the inside of the nut to the inside of the saddle, 21 inches. So baritone, thinking baritone ukulele, is about 20 inches. So this one's a little bit longer of a scale length on this one. And you have then, like I said, this is based off the Tiny Tenor ukulele shape, this kind of this teardrop shape right here. Sounds. What I've always been amazed with these is how big they sound, how huge they sound. And by the way, I'll do a comparison of each one playing back to back. What do you think so far of just hearing a few chords on this great instrument here? All right, the other thing I want to point out here is that besides the solid mahogany neck, they have the nice go-to tuners here. And the nut width right here is like 1 7/8. All right, so that's when I just did my measurement. It's right around there, 1 7/8. And then the scale length we already know. What it also is nice is it has the radius fretboard, so you have a little bit of that curve on that fretboard. Makes, especially when you're doing the bar chords, just a little bit easier to play. All right, so this one is the Daniel Ho version. Let me grab the other one. This one has the resonance on this one right here is absolutely amazing. Now, this is essentially the same instrument, except for you have the different shape of it. And this is the Pepe Romero Jr. version, okay? So the other one's a Daniel Ho one. This one is if you don't know Pepe, amazing guy, great guy, good friend of mine here in San Diego with me, cool surfer, amazing guitar builder and ukulele builder as well, and also the founder of the Romero's Creation line. Now, both of these are made in Vietnam, but they're all really, I mean, it's like a really nice high-end luthiers that work at that shop, that factory there. So they're making quality instruments. Besides the shape here, as you can see, it has more of a traditional guitar shape. It's still the same. Spruce top, still got the solid mahogany sides and back. Still have the ebony binding as well as the ebony on the fretboard, the bridge, and the rosette. Now, the biggest difference between this is the scale length. This one is only 20 inches. So this is actually more like the scale length of a regular baritone ukulele. Again, this is tuned like a guitar, E to E. And then as far as the nut width, exactly the same, 1 7/8 here, and you still have the nice tuners here and then solid mahogany neck. And you do have the radius fretboard as well on this one. So really the only difference is the shape and the 1 inch here on the scale length. This one's a little shorter. What do you think of the sound? Don't forget, I'm going to do these back to back so you can really hear the comparison. But what do you think? Just what are your thoughts? Leave a comment below on this one right here. All right, again, if you like these instruments, I do sell a lot of them at store.ukelikethepros.com. These are the nylon string versions, and they actually have them in steel string as well. Different instrument, okay? You got to have different bracing, a different bridge. So if you like this, but you want a steel string, those are available, and I do have those at store.ukelikethepros.com as well. All right, so we do the comparison. Let me A-B these two, and then at the end, I want to play the one that I have here with the pickup as well. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to do start off with this one, and then go to the other one. We'll do a little bit alternating here. Let's do a little malagueña. All right, so which one did you like? Did you like the DHo version, the teardrop shape, or do you like the more traditional one? Leave that comment below. Let me know which one you like and why you like one better than the other. All right, if you want to learn these, don't forget, besides ukelikethepros.com, that's my ukulele instructional site. I also have a guitar site, and that would be perfect for these. That is rocklikethepros.com. Make sure to check that out. All right, let's do one more piece here. I'll start with the DHo one, and then we'll move to the B6. All right, so on that one, a little picking, a little strumming, which one did you like, the DHo version or the regular B6 version? Now, both of these, let me put one down here. Both of these have the through the body for the string. So you actually got to put the strings through here. You got to put them out here. You got to tie the little ball to them. So when you pull it out, they're through the body. And that's going to help with the sustain. And that's what Pepe likes. He's all about the tone. He's all about the great sustain on his instruments. All right, I'm going to grab one more here. I'm going to grab the one with the pickup so you can hear what these things sound like plugged in. All right, so this one is the DHo version, and all I do is I have an LR bags. This is the VTC volume tone control pickup. They're great pickups for this. Just has a volume control knob right up here in the saddle. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an idea of what these sound like. There's a little bit of a mic and a little bit of the plugged in as well. So, all right. Let me grab the two and then let's finish this thing up. All right, so what did you think? Again, leave those comments below. Did you like these? These are actually really great sounding instruments. I love the solid wood. I love the spruce top. I like the nylon. I like the size. They're small. I mean, yeah, they're still big. They're not like a ukulele, but for traveling, if you want to get a really nice big sound for your guitar, these are great versions for you. Again, this is a DHo6-SM. SM is spruce mahogany. This is the B6-SM spruce mahogany. Store.ukelikethepros.com. Thanks for being here. All the comments, smashing the like button, subscribing, all that kind of stuff. I appreciate it. You can also check me out on Instagram. That's ukelikethepros. Also check out our blog and what else? All the other stuff we have. So anyway, I appreciate it. Take care of yourself and we'll see you next time.